We've got places to go and people to meet. That's why we travel. The means by which we have traveled in cities has varied from horses and wagons all the way to walking, wheelchairs, buses, cars, and bikes. We don't know how we will travel in the future, but what we do know is that people will continue to have places to go and people to meet. And we need to make sure that people travel safely without bodily harm.
I think the field is definitely, still emerging in many ways. New, vendors, new vehicles are being turned out every year, and it really amazes me how fast this industry or this space is evolving.
As the mobility landscape changes, new problems need to be addressed. For example, over the past 5 years, cities across the world have had to figure out how to manage the use of electric scooters, also known as e-scooters. These devices have been cited as being very fun to ride, easy to use if you have a smartphone, and can be used to quickly make short trips. But along with the benefits come along several unique safety challenges. First, scooter riders are very vulnerable to direct collisions with other vehicles such as cars and bikes. Second, scooter collisions with pedestrians resulting in injury have been reported in various cities as some scooter riders have taken their trips on sidewalks. Third, limited space allocation to active modes such as scooters and bikes have led to scooter riders and bike riders competing for that limited space in places such as bike lanes. Cities have been wrestling with these issues and looking for solutions. In California, a number of cities had to analyze local scooter use in order to figure out how to best manage use of these devices. For example, cities like San Francisco, Oakland, and Los Angeles supervise scooter use in order to develop more permanent permitting programs that grant the conditional access to e-scooter companies in deploying their devices. Some of the conditions required by some cities included, but were not limited to, agreements by the e-scooter companies to share data with the governing city, rules for proper e-scooter use, and enforcement policies to ensure rules are being followed. The cities hope that these rules will help ensure that the e-scooters will be thoughtfully integrated in pursuit of the city's respective transportation goals and visions for safety, accessibility, and equity. Other cities in California are also taking similar steps.
But shared mobility, is flexible and it's nimble and it's innovative, and so it's a really good opportunity for folks who are in this space to really embrace universal design for all access and abilities. Key word here is ADA accessibility. When our programs and services are accessible for folks with disability, it's really accessible to everyone within the community of all ages and ability. And it really embraces, the notion of universal design to begin with. So I think that's one of the take-home points that I, been advocating to my peers is that when they talk about accessibility, they really need to talk about ADA accessibility, where it is inclusive for everyone in the community.